like, subscribe, and share to Voices of Linden TV.
Welcome to another edition of the Let's Talk Show. I'm your host, Andrew James, and tonight I'm pleased to have with us in studio via Zoom, Mr. Joshua Edward, co-owner and operator of Wendy's Pizza Parlour in Georgetown, Guyana.
Good afternoon, Mr. James. It's a wonderful privilege to be here. I'd like to thank you for having me on Let's Talk this evening, and I know it's going to be a wonderful interview. Thank you.
Welcome aboard, young CEO of this famous pizza parlor in Georgetown, Guyana. Mr. Edward, can you tell us a little bit about what inspired you to get into the pizza business in Georgetown, please?
Inspiration, oh my God. Every solution is born out of a problem. And I had a breaking point, and that breaking point was I didn't have the finances to pay for a certain course. And I was already exempted for other courses, and I couldn't pay for this course at the university. And they barred me from writing the exam, and it was 2 hours before the exam, and I didn't know what I would do. So I asked them, what possible way would I be able to write this exam? And they said, if you pay for the course, you'll write the exam. And my head is hot. It's probably an hour and a half before the exam, and I started calling and asking people, and somebody paid for it for me. And when I wrote that exam, I came out with an A. An exam that I would easily get an F because I didn't pay for the course and I wouldn't write the exam. I came out with an A. I said that was my breaking point. From that day, I said never again. I shouldn't be put in a situation like that. And that was one of the major deciding moments in my life, and it inaugurated Wendy's Pizza Parlour.
Very good. Nice story. Fourth and final year student at University of Guyana studying law. Mr. Edward has been doing his pizza business to support his tuition payments. Sir, I'm very proud of you for taking the lead in doing this. Congratulations on the launch of your business. Can you break it down a little and tell us about your price points, on your various offerings, if I may ask?
The pizza is $500 a slice. We also do medium, large, and jumbo pans. The medium pan is $2,000. You get 5 slices. Large pan is $3,500. You get 8 slices. And the jumbo pan is $5,000. You get 12 slices. Our toppings range from pepperoni, sausage, chicken, veggie, plain cheese. You can get pine on it, olives, whatsoever you like. We have a variety. We have many different toppings there.
Very good and very good. I noticed you have your poster and your T-shirt there. Just shout out your phone number, and if you got a web page or a Facebook contact, how do folks get in touch with you to get their delicious slices of pizza?
Well, if you like pizza, what you do, you can call or WhatsApp me at 662-4843. That is 662-4843. Or you could call our landline at 500-4649. That's 500-4649. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Is the same name at Wendy's Pizza Parlour, at Wendy's Pizza Parlour.
Very good and very good. For folks wanting to, do you cater for large events? Let's say I'm having a little birthday party this weekend and so on. I want to get a couple slices. Am I able to call ahead and book, or how does it really work?
Yes, you're able to call ahead and book for any size event. The earlier you book, the better. For that, you can book and you can mix it up how you desire, depending on how it is. You know what we can get done, and we'll tell you the options that we have in store. And if you book early enough, you can have specified toppings that you would like and we'll be able to do it for you also. But we do cater for events by all means, yes.
Very good. I noticed a little fancy accent there. Are you from it's either St. Vincent or St. Lucia? Or you got some kind of little island twang going there. Can you tell us a little bit about what the twang there is happening or what's happening there?
Well, I am from the Helen of the West Indies, that is St. Lucia. I was born and raised in St. Lucia, but both my parents are Guyanese. So I know a little bit of the Lucian Creole. I understand it more or less, but then I may not be as versed as I should in speaking it, yes. But I could say Sakafet and hello to all the people that would understand, yes,
Okay. So you know the basics. You still can
yes.
remember a little bit of okay. Very good. In terms of your packaging and so on, are you able to show some sample of your presentation of how the pizza presents itself once you deliver them, please, if possible?
Sure, that is no problem. Right here, we have this one. This one is actually a jumbo box
Mm-hmm.
and it fits the jumbo pan quite congested because the jumbo pizza is actually a little bit bigger than this. And we're working on getting a larger box for it because we don't want to rob people of their their credit, our credibility and their money. This is also a very small box that we have here, and it also showcases what can be done. And this is the box that you would be getting your pizza in. Also, when you order it, it depends on the size. We would get those pizzas to you delivered in the safest possible manner. Yes.
Very good. Mr. Josh, we're just pushing up against time. I just want to ask you, do you just cater for folks in the Georgetown area, or do you spread out throughout the other regions as well?
We spread out very far. I have liaised with different delivery companies that are able to go very far, go up to West Side to deliver pizzas for me, which I really appreciate. I go down the East Bank. I send them down the East Bank sometimes. I go up far up the East Coast. They have certain people that have ordered pizza and told me to put it in this taxi that's coming to Burby, call this guy, tell him bring it up for me, and we had to do that. Just recently, I delivered a pizza all the way to Essequibo because somebody was coming and they dropped it for them right in Essequibo, right from Georgetown all the way there. People have come from overseas to buy pizza and come from all, and so we try to go as far as possible and meet the demands of as many people as we can.
Very nicely said. I just want to break it down for folks that are not in Guyana. The medium box is 2,000, the largest 3,500, and the jumbo indeed is 5,000. When you translate that to US currency, we're looking at a medium pizza for $10 US, a large
Yeah.
pizza for 17, and of course, the jumbo size, which is 25 bucks US. I think that in itself is a fantastic deal. Mr. Edward, for folks in the diaspora, are they able to call you, place the order, send you the money, and have you deliver? Are you offering that option as well, like for folks outside?
Yes, we have that option also. It's actually something that has happened in the past again. People sent the money, they liaised with me, they said, give it to my sister and give it to my auntie. I'm sending this money for you. And then when they sent it, I delivered it, another one came for it, and everything worked out well. I mean, what you need is loyalty and you need to be transparent, and that's what I try to do in the business. So you should be able to trust me and trust my mom, trust Wendy's Pizza Parlor, that if you're doing something like that, that we can meet the people that you want to do it, you can do it for. Yes.
Excellent, excellent. Very nicely said. Mr. Edward, just a question for the future. Once you graduate university and you become this big shot, high rolling lawyer, are you still going to continue selling pizza or are you going to move on and transition into your legal field?
I will continue selling pizza. I will not give up the pizza for anything. Maybe who knows, by that time I would have already had a more stabilized establishment with people working for me, and I find more innovative ways to carry on the pizza business and to branch out and to reach further. But this pizza business will not stop. It is actually a dream of my own and a dream of my mom fundamentally, who is more a major backbone in any success that I get. And in the pizza business also, her name is Wendy. The business is in her name. And I believe that this pizza business could go far if we keep pushing. And Rome wasn't built in one day. So I just have to keep pushing. It's many small steps towards a big victory.
Very nicely said. Any plans to establish a prominent storefront for this pizza business?
I'm thinking about that, yes. And I do plan to put that to have an establishment because I wouldn't like major employees or multiple employees coming from home. It is just something that comes with time and opportunity. So I am keeping my ears open, keeping my eyes open to see where the opportunity arises. Who knows? Maybe somebody would like what I'm doing and be able to venture out into blessing me that way. And then when that time comes, I would be able to show them that they didn't make a bad decision in what they did for me. So it is something that I'm looking to. I have multiple establishments around Guyana, around the world, around the Caribbean, going very far, going international. I do believe that at Wendy's Pizza Parlor, there is a pizza for everyone.
Thank you, sir. 662 You can call and speak to Mr. Edward. Even if you're outside of Guyana, you just want to support him so he can finish off his study at the University of Guyana in his final law year classes. Please give him a shout, support the business, buy a pizza, have it delivered to your friend. The prices are right. 2,000 Guyana dollars for a medium, 3,500 for a large, and of course the big jumbo, which I think everyone should be chasing after, is $5,000. You could get it delivered to wherever. He's delivering all across the country. Call him up, support him, and together let's help make a difference in this young man's life. Just final question, Mr. Edward. What advice would you give to a young person thinking about getting into this similar, obviously not business, but thinking about starting a business? What advice would you give to that individual?
My advice for that individual is to be tactful and be wise and don't allow outside or external forces to stop you from doing what you want to do. Sometimes it may not even just be a business, but be a job. Whatever it is, you push after that and you go after that. Not everybody is to be a business owner. Sometimes your job is to be a plumber, and we see you in 15, 20 years. You're the greatest plumber ever, and you're making a name for yourself and your country. Business owners, you could be a nail tech. Don't say there are thousands of nail techs all around. You could be the one that is excellent enough to be a nail tech for ministers of government and be a nail tech that will be renowned and people will come to you. So you push for what you want to do. Don't let anything stop you because giving up is the most surest way you can fail. And we don't give up. We never give up.
Good words of encouragement coming out there from Mr. Edward. Congratulations on the launch of your Wendy's Pizza Parlor, sir. I
Yes,
hope
sir,
folks
thank you.
call you up and buy pizza. Send some money to this company. Let's keep them going. 662-4843. Get those phones ringing. Support this young Mr. Josh Edward. On behalf of everyone on the Let's Talk show, I want to take this opportunity to thank you very much for being a part of the show. Congratulations on your business, and I hope you sell a lot of pizza. You can bet your last dollar when I'm in Guyana next, I'll be coming to your pizza parlor to check
Yeah.
out and see what you have there.
Yes. And one thing, if I may, I'd like to first thank God and Jesus Christ for giving me this opportunity. For being on this interview, I'd like to thank my mom for always helping me. My church in St. Lucia Refiners Fire Ministry, they were the ones that pushed me against all odds to go to university. It will be well, you can make it. And so many people that have already helped me out financially with kind words of encouragement, even you with the interview now endorsing what I do and making the public know and so many other people. I'd like to thank you all so much for what y'all are doing. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Wear your mask, stay safe, and God bless you. We will be in touch
Thank
soon.
you.
Good night.
Thank you very much, sir. Good night.